Okay, now this just gonna be one of them random ones. I'm just gonna talk. Gonna be some questions. One question: why, as a group, as people who look like me, why do we have such a problem coming together? Why do we have that problem? Why do you think the Caucasians don't have that problem? I mean, look at what they're doing right now. There's always outliers. Sure, there's white folks that don't agree with that. But when they walk around in life every day, they don't represent that they don't believe in that. So, with that being said, how come we ain't like that? We always want to nitpick. Well, they did this, and they did that. They didn't do this, they didn't do that. First of all, we already know that no matter what position you wind up in, you're surrounded by them. So what are you expecting somebody to do? If all you're going to do is stand there and criticize them just like the ones who they're surrounded by, what the hell are you talking about? We as a people, which have been through hell and back, are we even back? We've lived with the same, go on, get on. We live with the same people that have abused everybody we know. Same people. Man, you better get your ass on. Who the fuck you think you working at? Growling at? Get your ass on. Go. Just like people. How ironic. Don't walk down her damn dog, obviously. Roaming around, they're gonna growl at somebody because he's out of shape. That's the way we are, colored folk. People look like me. That's what we do. We just walk down the street, we see somebody, and automatically got to pop up. Not know what's up, my brother. Show a little love. Understand that we're all the same fucking people. You know, the weakness is in the separation. That's why we can't gain no ground. That's why we don't get shit. That's why we gotta stand out in the middle of the road talking about Black Lives Matter. We say it, but we don't live it. We don't look out for each other until something tragic happens. Gotta be some kind of tragedy. Gotta be some Caucasian did something to a black and then we get in an uproar. And we should. But in the same token, we should be focusing on taking care of our fucking selves instead of trying to be them. Why be integrated with them? Look at their track history. Look how much we're gaining on them. The fear they're in. If we're doing that, and we're not even united. If we unite, we're business owners. We're doctors. We're lawyers. We're nurses. We're bankers. We're everything they are. But we ain't in our neighborhoods trying to build it up and educating our kids the way they need to be educated. If they want to leave stuff out, we want to put stuff in. Our legacy and our history is on us. It's like it's always been. It's what it's always been. We are the storytellers. And if we quit focusing on what they ain't doing and start focusing on what we ain't doing, we'll get a whole lot farther. If we get conscious of who we are, what we bring to the table, we can support our own communities. We can build our own businesses. It doesn't all have to be brick and mortar. The playing field has been leveled. They can't keep us from the knowledge. And I don't have it all. And I'm constantly searching for it. But we as a people, we have to be a little less critical of others. We have to understand we're all human. Anybody pointing a finger at somebody else has 3 fingers pointing back at them. None of us are perfect. There's no such thing. Everybody can't be somebody to everybody. Each one, reach one. Each one, teach one. That's what we need to be doing. We can't focus on the past and make it into the future. That's playing right into their hands. It's like the slave is the last one that wants slavery to end. You know, we got to get some of that. Not that attitude of the Zionists, but we got to get back to that warrior. Back to that. We're not going to be shackled anymore. We can't be shackled anymore. You know, the hammer's here. We just got to drive out the pins. But we scared that we're going to make too much noise. What if somebody hears it? The hell, that's what we want them to hear. The shackle's coming off. See, it's not one person that we need. It's one nation that we need. One community. They can assassinate one, they can't assassinate all. It's time for us to do something. Quit focusing on them and start focusing on us. They're helping us. They're showing us. They're online. Telling you what they think. You know how they acted the last time this fool was in the office. If they want to praise stupidity, this is our chance, because we're not stupid. There is no part of government that there's not somebody that looks like us can't run. There's not one office that they got. Not one. There's not one business. There's not one school. There's not one hospital. There's not one court. There's nothing that they do better than us. That's why they built all the rules and the laws against us. Everything based on us. Once they have us reined in, then they can bring the peasants in. And that's what they're trying to do now. But that's up to them. Let them do their fighting, and we do ours. Over here, on the other side. Play them to the left, as they say. That's what time it is. It's what time it is. We got 3 to 4 years to get ourselves a foundation started. And I think education is the first thing we need to be focused on. In homeschooling, community type. Everybody in the damn apartment buildings, everybody in the trailer park, everybody start groups. And everybody homeschool the neighborhood. That's what we need. It's community. It takes a village. That's what we need to do. We can grow our own groceries. We can do that. Stop letting that poison that they're feeding us through these stores take away our strength. They're poisoning us. We got to get back to the soil, the sun, the water. It's where we need to be. So that's what makes us. It's what we come from. And that's why they have pavement, concrete, big buildings because they're cave dwellers. That's what they are. That's what they come from. That's why they like to walk around in shorts and snow. We got to get back to nature. We got to get back to who we are. And I'm talking to the world. This is quiet elevation. Let's elevate.